Hello everybody! Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. As you can tell, I am still very sick, trying to push through it, my friends. Good to see everybody. Dominic, good to see you. Greg, good to see you. Billy, welcome back. Andrej, good to see you. AJ, good to see you. Jetstar, welcome back. Finnair, good to see you. Yuckfu, good to see you. Andre, good to see you. Chris Clark, welcome back. Dominic, good to see you. Joseph, good to see you. Boeing 787 fan, good to see you. Skyworker, welcome back, man. Hope all's well. Can you see Daisy? She was here a second ago. Day, come here. Say hi to chat. Come here, huh? You say hi to chat? Yeah. Very good girl. And you're gonna go lay down now? Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. No, not that way. Go that way. Go lay down. Go in your bed. You go to your bed? Go to your bed. Good girl. She's all disappointed she cannot be in the cockpit. Tenure to Boba, welcome. Zachary, good to see you, dude. Kyle, good to see you. Dom, I got you. Good to see you. Fly Daddy, welcome. Louis, good to see you. Holy macaroni, chat. I probably, if I'm being 100% honest, I probably should not be streaming right now. But I didn't want this week to just be a whole wash. I really wanted to go live today for you guys. I hate missing this much time when dealing with a sickness. Usually, I'm better by now, too. It's almost been a full week. So, hopefully, within the next, day or two, everything's kind of back to normal. Boeing 787 fan, thank you very much, man, for 4 months. I appreciate you, dude. Says, me watching the stream while doing some shopping. Thank you very much for support, my man. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. Truly do appreciate that. Very, very much. Cool. Well, welcome back. You sound worse than Saturday. I feel better than I did on Saturday, that's for sure. Like, feeling-wise, other than, like, my throat, and obviously struggling to speak right now, I actually feel the best that I've felt in the last, like, 5 or 6 days, which is kind of crazy. I think it's just my voice is kind of, falling behind a little bit today. But listen, let's not worry about that. Let's fly our aircraft. I have a new headset, and it's very different than the other one. So please let me know if anything seems like a lot louder or a lot... I've had to do a lot of changes with my audio mixer. So the sounds are a lot quieter for me. But I've kept everything the same through OBS. So you guys shouldn't really notice much of a change of sound. It's probably just on my end that I have to kind of deal with this a little bit. Sounds are going to be, it's an 80 ohm headset, so it's a lot higher than the Sonys that I was previously using. The left ear on the Sonys went out. It was like crackling and doing weird things. So don't talk much, just do your thing without talking. That's a little bit impossible, considering half of my job is talking to you guys. But Boeing, thank you very much, man, for 4 months. I appreciate you, dude. This is me watching a stream while doing some shopping. Nice. Very cool, man. Well, I hope you're having a great Monday. Thank you very much for support for the last 4 months, man. Truly impressed. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Viruses are going around really bad this year. They are. A lot of my friends are sick as well. It's that time of the year, man. It's that springtime. We leave winter, we go into spring. Everybody's more active. There's just so much more stuff going on. You know what I mean? So, Elric, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for the support. Welcome aboard. Ken says, sorry you're sick, buddy. This is when we need AI Captain Canada. Hey, no, AI will never replace Captain Canada. We should have an AI bot voice or something. Gonna start throwing that mask. Gonna start throwing on that mask. What do you mean? What, did I miss something? We've all been there. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Jones, good to see you as well, man. Welcome aboard. I didn't make an announcement on the Discord. Pardon me for 1 second. It's like that. I can barely hear that. That sounds... I'm trying to think what makes those noises on my audio mixer. I think it's on system sounds. Is that ding dong still loud enough for you guys? You guys still hear that properly? Gonna have to make some changes on my audio mixer just because of the new headset. Dallin, thanks very much, man, for 25 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. He says, hey, Cap, here for another month. Love the streams. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, dude. And we got CST Gaming celebrating 12 months. Thank you very much for support, my friend. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated, my friend. Thanks, dude. The ding dong, you can hear the ding dong. I can hear it too, but it's very faint. Very faint. So I'm trying to figure out on my audio mixer which one is controlling that to make it so faint. I may have to do some research with that. CST, thank you very much, man. 12 months. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, boy. Not running the 40 series yet? No. No. There's no need, man. With my 3080, with the frame gen mod, I mean, 62 FPS sitting here on the ground. Not really much need to upgrade yet, to be honest with you, man. I will upgrade at some point this year, you know, so yeah. Sounds the same here. Yeah, nothing should really change for you guys. It's more so on my end that I have to kind of get used to this new headset. Again, the impedance on the new headset is 80 ohms. My other ones were 32 ohms, so it takes a lot more sound to drive these ones. That's like the main thing, so that's why it... sounds for me are going to be a little bit more quieter, but they're going to be a lot more rich and full. So just bear with me. It may be louder for you guys. I may have to turn some things down on my end. Erin, thank you very much, man, for 9 months. Appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Says, yo, what's up, Cap? Good to see you, Erin. Welcome back. Let me make a quick little announcement on my Discord before I forget. I was stuffing my face this morning. Give me 2 seconds. Everyone. All right. Pardon me. All right, cool. We're looking good. My voice should start to return as we continue to stream on. It's just because I haven't been talking at all this week, you know? So what does everyone think? Season update, nightmare tomorrow. Hopefully not. Is the update coming out tomorrow? Hopefully not, man. Your Sennheisers are 64. Yeah, these are the Bayer Dynamic limited edition black 80 ohm impedance. Usually most of the headsets that I go with are 32 ohm, just because I'm not like a studio mix or anything like that. But I really wanted these, the blacks, the velour little thing. And I'm a big fan of the Bayer Dynamics. I had the 990s before a couple years ago. I had the 990s, but those are open back, and I wasn't a fan of the open back. I could just hear too much like going on around me and outside and stuff like that. So I got the 770s, which are the closed, which keep everything a little bit more, you know, tight in here. So I've been enjoying it. My audio mixer and the Focusrite Solo does a pretty good job at powering them. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to because everything's not nearly as loud as the 32 ohms. Captain Oscu, welcome aboard, man. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Cap, I've been in Rome. This end of the week feels good to watch some of your streams again. Matija, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Glad you are doing well. Hope you had a great time in Rome, man. Sounds absolutely epic. All right, cool. Let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First things first, let's go to the overhead. External power comes on. Battery switch 1, 2, and 3 comes on. Beautiful. Aircraft comes to life. We're going to go all the way up top here. We're going to get our ideas left side, right side, and center. Beautiful. Interested in the iniBuilds A320 tomorrow. Streamers don't seem to like it that much, but beta testers think it's okay. Yeah, we'll fly it next week. I don't know if we're going to spend the entire week flying it next week, but we will take a look at it next week. I've also been watching a few of the streams and kind of dialing in everything that everybody's been saying about it. I think what people are mostly forgetting is this isn't an iniBuilds third-party project like the A300 would be, right? So it's hard to say. Remember that it is replacing the default A320, right? And I think that's where people are kind of just like, oh, well, it's not as good as the fly-by-wire. It's not as good as this. I would probably agree. Not yet, at least, it's not as good as some of those other airplanes. I think we have to give it a little bit of time, and then I think hopefully it will be up to that standard. But yeah, you have to remember it's you know, it's not a third-party release from iniBuilds, so you can't really, oh, iniBuilds screwed it up, or, you know, I think iniBuilds built the aircraft, and then I'm pretty sure that Asobo and Microsoft have kind of taken it over and they've kind of done it, but what do I know? Anyways, I think you just have to go in with the right mentality, right? So, yeah. Great default aircraft, but I think the fly-by-wire will be better eventually. There you go. I mean, to me, one of the big things that I said, Fuber, is does it do RNAV approaches, right? Because that's one of the flaws that when it comes to the fly-by-wire, still, the fly-by-wire cannot do RNAV approaches. So it depends which way you're looking at it, realism, system depth, something like that. Can it do RNAV approaches? I don't know. Is a 3060 12 gig good for Microsoft? Yeah, it's a great card. Yeah. Sim Famous, thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. It's not a bad plane. It's just still a lot of issues. That's what I figured. Hey, Cap, can't wait for the 757. You made my day with this live stream. Thanks so much. Easy Dream Player. Thank you very much for support.
Cap, him a music producer and audio engineer, 30 years. Get a set of Sennheiser HD 280 Pro best sound you
I've had those.
Put on your ears.
I've had those. I kind of gave up with Sennheiser, man. I had a lot of issues with Sennheiser over the years. Listen, man, I have, if you name the headset, I've probably had it. The HD 280s, great headset, you are correct. Just I've had a lot of issues with Sennheisers. Again, the left ear on my Sennheisers, very much like what just happened to my Sonys. Excuse me. My left ear went out on these Sennheisers as well. All within 2 years, is like just before the warranty kind of expired. So that's why I went with the DTs. I've been eyeing this headset for a while. I've wanted something like this for a while, so I'm glad I was able to finally grab something like this. So there's a difference with the Pro DOD versus the Pro version. Is there a difference with the Pro? Did you get the Pro version? Which one? The Sennheiser Pros? Yes, that's what I had. Yeah. All right, let's go to my flight. We are going to import from SimBrief, Oakland over to Portland. Good. Let's go to GSX. Let's go ahead and SimBrief OK. Good. We'll go ahead and request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Good. Let's come back here. We're going to go to our weight and balance. We're going to go custom SimBrief cargo. Good. We're going to update from SimBrief. Good. We're going to apply load to aircraft. Good. Sweet. There we have it, friends. Let's come down here. It's going to yell at me to open up the door. I'm going to finish that now. Let's go to ground equipment, and we'll open up our main cargo door. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. To the overhead. Let's work on some things over here, shall we? We've already got our electric buses already switched over properly. We can go and get the no smoking to the auto position. Go and get our galley power on. Fuel pumps can stay off. We'll get the AP master start switch on. We'll go and get the window heat on as well. And we'll arm our emergency exits. Adheres are aligned. So we'll come down here. We'll go ahead and go to our menu tab. We'll go to our ACARS tab. We'll go to SimBrief load. Give that a second. Oakland to PDX. Alternate is Seattle. Correct. Cruise altitude 36,000 feet. Wonderful. Call sign today. What are we? FedEx 1857. Now
Crew?
No, crew's already on board. They operate this. They operate this in a MD-11. This flight, so we're kind of subbing out an MD-11 for it. We got a 3060 12 gig Ryzen 7 7800X3D would be good for Microsoft. Yes, that'd be a great one. Yeah, absolutely. Ecap, would you recommend GSX? Yes, if you're looking for something a little bit more, make your experience a little bit more realistic, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Cap got the raspy vocal fry going on today. All week, man. All week I've been struggling. We've almost kicked it. Hopefully by Thursday's stream I should be back feeling normal, but yeah, it's been pretty brutal, man. Pretty brutal. Okay. That's all done. Let's go to our flight plan page. We're going to go to Oakland. We're going to go standard instrument departures. We are departing out of runway 30 as per normal in Oakland. We are going to be on the... it didn't give me a departure. Fuck, as if it didn't give us a departure. Oakland, standard instrument departures. We're not going to be on the Candle. Be on the Coastal? No. The Hush. Yeah, we'll be on the Hush. Hush 2 RNAV out to Grateful. Hush 2, Grateful. Perfect. And we'll insert that. Wonderful. And then into Portland. I haven't flown into Portland in a while. Very excited for today. Current weather in Portland. If we go to Portland, we go to weather. We go to ATIS. We go to VATSIM. Portland ATIS information, Bravo. Winds are 160 at 4, 10-mile visibility, raining. Few at 3,700, broken at 5, overcast at 6. That'll be nice. ILS 10 right and 10 left approaches in use. We're parking on the right side of the airport today, on the east side, so we're going to plan 10 right. So we'll go ILS 10 right. We're going to be on the Timbers 2 arrival. Good. We're going to have the Machu transition. And if we open up our charts and we have a quick little look-see here and see what ILS 10 right's looking like, pretty sure it is Scapo. There it is. Yes, Scapo. So we'll take Scapo, and we'll insert that. Beautiful. Let's roll through our flight plan here. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything like that, which we don't. Just see radar vectors here after pub, which is all correct. We'll leave that like that. Good. And that is set with there. That's right. You can't go all the way through the flight plan like you can with the other Airbuses. All right, beautiful. That's done there. I'm happy with that. Let's go back to our NetRef tab here today. Cost index, according to SimBrief, for once 82. We're going to go with 5 initially. I'll bump up 82 once we get to cruise. Go to our next page. Let's start throwing in some numbers here, friends. Go to our electronic flight bag. Go to the weight and balance. Zero fuel weight today. We're going to call that 115.9. Good. Fuel on board is 13.9. Good. Our zero fuel weight CG, it's going to be down here, max zero fuel weight, 29.76. So call that 29.8. And we'll throw that up into there. It says optimum cruise altitude 340. We've got 360. Maybe what we'll do is we'll initially, we'll initially go to 340, and then if we can, we'll step up to 36. We'll just go with what the aircraft suggests that we do. 340 on the cruise altitude. Beautiful. Okay. That should be good. Deers should be aligning. I was just going to say they should be aligned any second. And there it is there. It's looking good. I don't know what that is.
I wish I wasn't stuck working on Q1 reports. Otherwise, I'd gladly join you on the flight with the Rotate MD-11.
Ooh.
Maybe when I get off work, I'll refly it and dump some pics into Discord.
Nice.
Get
There you
well,
go,
Captain.
man.
It's your body rejecting the spike. A virus.
Yes, it is. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you, dude. Mike, thank you very much, man, for the gifted membership as well. I appreciate you, Mike. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And C2A, thank you very much for the $3 donation as well. Saw the new 7.5 video yesterday. Absolutely can't wait, especially with the sounds it's got on the RB211s. Fantastic, right? Recorded right from the real aircraft. Real life PDX is landing on the 2X according to FlightAware. Well, we've got ETC on VATSIM, so that's what we're going with, man. This is VATSIM ETC, so if VATSIM is saying expect ILS 10 right and 10 left, that's what we're going to do, man. This is directly from VATSIM, so this is the VATSIM controller. They may be doing the 2.8s in real life, but they probably just haven't switched yet. Winds at 160 definitely favor runway 10 over runway 28, so we're going to keep it that one. Sean, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. A strong whiskey will help. I don't know. I think the cold is just working its way down, man. Pretty normal. Started in my throat. Now it's worked its way down to like my lungs, my chest. I wasn't able to taste or smell anything for 2 days. That's finally come back this morning. I can smell and taste again. So that's usually a good sign. So like I said, probably the next day or two, I feel all of this will be expelled. I've been getting some good night sleeps. Taking medication at night. Like just over-the-counter medication at night to kind of help with that. My voice will probably be back to normal. Just remember as well, I usually stream 5 days a week or 5 streams a week. This is only our second stream this week, so my voice is still very hoarse. It's not used to talking the way it is right now, right? So you have to remember that as well. Couldn't taste anything when I had COVID. Did wonders for the diet. Yeah, no kidding. It's not COVID. No, we tested for COVID on Saturday's stream. No COVID, and I did a test beforehand anyways. It is not COVID. We did the test on Saturday stream. No COVID. Okay, we're almost done boarding. You can see here we've got one pallet left on this guy. They're closing up the doors in the back, so we're almost done, almost ready to go. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU while we're sitting here and waiting. Get all that ready to rock and roll. How can you see with sunglasses? Well, it's pretty easy, man. Seeing through sunglasses is not the hardest thing. Quick little look-see here. We're going out to runway 30, short little taxi. Push back. We'll go out Bravo, Whiskey for runway 30. We'll confirm no ATC online. Looks like we got Seattle Center coming into Portland, so that'll be good. So very good to see you, man. Hey, Cap, my GSX only has 1 cargo pallet instead of the regular 3. How do you fix that? Marvin, if you open up your GSX and you go to your customize airplane and you click on the cargo doors, you'll be able to choose which one. You can put it on auto and it should auto it out, or you can find the proper cargo. You might have to do a little bit of research and figure out exactly which ones are what, but that's how you would change that. Severi, 37 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you much, man. I really do appreciate it. GWB, just get over a cold, man, as you can probably tell by my voice. Just get over a cold. It's 27-inch 1080p good, too big. I have a 32, Joseph, and I have no problem with it, so 27 should be fine. Should be fine. If you can't see with sunglasses, you need your eyes checked. Yeah, I see perfectly fine. Is it a little bit darker than if I didn't have them on? Sure, but I'm liking the soothing voice ASMR for Microsoft. It hurts, dude. I really have to like project to get it out. I have to put a lot more effort forward, if you will. APU gen goes on. External power gets disconnected. APU bleed system turns on. You hear the pack system turn on now as well. Get the pitch trim, yaw dampers, and ATS all to the on position. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and upstairs. Everything's good. I think we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. We just need to close the main door here. Come back here. Ground equipment. Close you. Let's go ahead and park brake is on. Back down here. Remove the GPU. Remove the chocks. Go to GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. And there we go. We should be good to go. Reminds me of ZZ Top, Cheap Sunglasses. Great song. Great song. Let's get our beacon light on. Nav and logo's on. Fuel pumps can all come on now as well. We'll leave the probe heats off until engines start. And the seatbelt signs can come on. Good to go. Imagine Cap, thanks for streaming despite how you are feeling. Like I said, man, I didn't want a complete washer this week. I thought about postponing today's stream and doing it tomorrow, but I know a lot of people probably would have been upset at that, so I figured, fuck it, we'll just go with it, you know? We'll do our best to push through it. Hey, Cap, play Microsoft on Xbox, and I usually just fly around the world map. How do you get new airplanes? You have to buy them, Brian. Usually go to the Microsoft Marketplace is where you would find all that.
Bypass pin inserted.
The Microsoft Marketplace.
Locking gear.
Polo, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Cage the Gyro. Yes, thank you.
With your voice like this, now would be the time for you to record the Tom Waits cover album you've always wanted to do. Flying with head congestion is the worst.
It is.
Thankfully, this is just virtual.
Correct. Thankfully, this is just virtual. I do agree with you. Yeah. I remember flying home from Vancouver. I didn't know that I had COVID. I had tested multiple times, and it was coming back as negative. And I remember flying home with COVID, and oh my God, dude. It was just atrocious. I couldn't hear anything out of my ears for days after I got home because they were so inflamed. It was brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Let's sync up live weather. We'll sync up our weights. We'll get everything done there. We'll calculate our V-speeds. Looking like a flex temp of 63. We'll worry about V-speeds 55, 55, 58. Just come down here. We go to our departure. 155, 155, 158. Davis, did you see the message that I sent you on Discord? Guess who finally got back to me, chat? Guess who finally responded to my email? And it looks like I may be getting the 777 before official release and flying it for you guys on stream. Yes, that is correct. PMDG finally emailed me back and said, hello, Captain Canada, we'd love to work with you. We have added you to our official content creator list. Nice. Block time's on. Spool up engine number 2. What's wrong with your voice? People act like you've never seen somebody sick before. I didn't want to say anything. I just replied. Oh, did you? I didn't see it. Very good news. Introduce fuel here. Engine number 2. There we go. Big time YouTuber now. Barely. Only took everything in my will to make it happen. Let's have you back up. You sound better already. Take care. Still not quite there. Should be there soon, but we're still not quite there, unfortunately. Park brakes on.
Unlocking gear.
Chat, please do let me know if the engine sounds are louder than me. Because for me, they're quite low. Not quite low, but they're nowhere near as loud as they were. Boeing CEO resigns at the end of 2024. Did you see that one? I had a good laugh about that. Engine number 1, start. Mike, 10 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Mike. Thank you for your support, man. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. Guys, if you just got a gifted membership from Mike, please make sure you say thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, we'll introduce fuel number 1. As long as you can hear me over top of the engines, it's all that matters. someone from Sherry's Ranch. Hear what over who? When we have a Daisy as the EFB wallpaper. Good question. Need to make that happen. It's a damn good question. I wonder if... I'll move that down. We'll see how that is. Should be able to hear me still fine, perfectly fine, but we'll see how that is. Okay, 2 good engines. Upstairs. Propete comes on. Engine ignition switch to continuous relight. APU bleed system goes off. Gen 2 goes on. APU goes off. Flaps and slats, 15 degrees. V2 speed 158. Set that 158. Good. Oh, sorry, loud. I heard that was too loud on the microphone. It's so weird. I got to get used to this headset. It's going to take me a while to get used to this again. Because they're not as loud as the other ones. So it's like screaming into the microphone initially. That's good. That's set. We're going to go to nav profile. Nav profile. We'll pre-select 158, and we'll bug up 210, which should be our clean speed. 213 is our clean speed. New headset? Yes, new headset. And I pushed us back in a real awkward spot. Should have gone the other way. It's fine. Okay, last thing we need is trim. Trim was down 0.2. Down 0.2. Should be good right about there. Okay, good. There's no dial on the headphone itself to turn it up and down. Always what my issue was. Yeah, no dials on these. It's just powered by the Scarlett Solo. Okay, will you fly the MD-1175? Absolutely. Park brake off. I'm going to spin the aircraft here. Literally just going to do a 360 on the spot. What are you flying next? On Thursday, we will be flying the iniBuilds A320 Neo. That is the plan. Cap, can you explain the pre-selected speed function? So pre-selected, what it means, essentially, and this is kind of just what I've been told by an A300 pilot, you see your clean speed, so this is your clean speed, 213 knots. So what happens is you pre-select your V2 speed, so your rotation speed, you pre-select that, and then you bug up your clean speed. Basically what it is it's just a visual reminder, if you will, to basically make sure that your flaps are clean by 213 knots. That's essentially what it is, because after that, it gets armed into like your profile climb. So your profile speed, it's usually 250 knots till 10,000, and then your climb speed, right? That's kind of how that works. That's usually how that works. At least now you have this summer movie trailer voice. JK, hope you feel better soon. This summer. Coming to a theater near you. Oh, that hurts too much to do, man. It does kind of sound great, though, doesn't it? Hey, Captain Chat, couldn't find the iniBuilds A320 Neo on my sim, also after the update. What to do? It's not out yet, man. It's out on tomorrow's update. Yeah. So if you have the 777 early, can you share fly it or just in private? Well, I don't have it yet. As I said, they added me to the content creator list. So the way that PMDG does it is usually about a week or two. In a world, one man. Fuck, that hurts too much. So I might get it like a week or two before public release. That's most likely what's going to happen with the. But I also can't confirm or deny that. I don't know.
At least now you have the this summer movie trailer voice. JK,
Exactly.
hope you'll feel better soon.
I wonder
Cal.
why it's in vertical climb. It definitely shouldn't be doing that. Should be in profile climb. Okay. You could really do some voice acting. If you perfected that, voice would go great with some sim ads. Could be. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's funny because my growing up, a lot of my teachers wanted me to get into voice acting, especially in high school. I used to narrate a lot of plays in high school, and a lot of my teachers were like, "Man, you should go and, this is what you should be," or like radio host or something like that, Well, I just don't know NM Flyer. I don't know what, I don't even know, man. Just PM. Listen, for the amount of times that I've reached out to them, at least it's happened. At least they finally responded now, right? So, Yavuz, thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much for the €6 donation. Got another $2 donation. Says, one captain, one plane, one destination. Oh, man. At least we're having fun with my voice being so smashed. At least we're having fun. Wish I was better at it so I could have Beavis and Butthead as a fan, dude. That show growing up was everything. Voice actors seem to do pretty well. We hire them all the time for narrating various video projects. Not cheap, correct. Not cheap at all. Yeah. Hopefully not the final destination. No. We need to at least do a return flight. Looks like we've got a Alaska 320? 321? 320. It sucks that Alaska's not flying Airbus anymore, man. It really does. Ow. I'm glad they came out with a new season, if you heard. I did not. No. Yes, Skywalker, finally, yeah. Gonna follow my flight sim, even though I can't join you, I'm still gonna do it. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Oakland traffic, FedEx, 1857 lining up, runway 300. Oakland. I hear myself twice. Alright, landing lights, on, nose light, takeoff, strobe lights, runway turnoffs, wing lights. I'm not cutting anybody off, am I? Nope, okay, good. Wait, was I? No. Looks nasty out there. Echo, echo, echo. I hate when it does that. It's just the weed, man. Just the weed, man. Now we're gonna hold short. We had that guy just departing out in front of us, so we'll hold here for, give him about a minute. We did start the block time, so we're currently sitting at 10 minutes, 11 minutes on block time. Oh yeah, CTAF. Does it have its own CTAF now? Tower frequency, that's what the CTAF is, correct. Yeah. Samir, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, you can put, or you can just put .ctaf Oakland. It's very easy, like somebody just mentioned. If you also have charts, you can just find it here. Like, we can actually do a little bit of a test, but you see tower 18.3. If we pull open this and we go .ctaf and then Oakland, it says 1272. So that's where you have to be a little bit discretionary. Some airports will have different frequencies for different runways. As you can see here, CTAF frequency is 127.2. That's how that works. Cap have a typed up checklist on another monitor? No, I am the checklist. Should be appreciative of that offer. Yeah, you make that happen. You make that happen. How often in VATS network does ATC give you shortcuts? Depends. Depends, man. Depends where you find some sectors more than others. You know? Nice short flight. Yeah, I think we're scheduled in an hour and 12 minutes or something. It's like an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know about that. Probably because of the headwind. Set the Q&H. Yeah, set, man. 3300. 1015 3000. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Yo, cam's on. Enjoy the departure, friends. Sounds are going up. Let me know if this is too loud. I'll keep an eye on the monitoring over here, but let me know if this is too loud. Throttle's up to 40%. Good. Chrono's on. Good. Let's get the hell out of here. Toga. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's live. Uh-oh. Crosswind there. 100 knots for neutral. V1, rotate. Pause the rate, gear up. Jesus, look at the speed tape. Almost took us right up to barber pole. Okay, slots retracted. Jesus. 6,000 foot per minute climb, chat. No problem. Climb power's in. It's a goddamn rocket ship. Slots retracted, 220. No, you know why? It's because I forgot to set a flex temp. So it acted like that was a toga takeoff. That's why we just absolutely rocket shipped out of here. That was a straight toga takeoff, that's why. An unintentional toga takeoff. I'm not complaining. Nice. I am the checklist. Nice. Andy caught me. I'm caught. We're already at 7,000 feet. This airplane, man, I'm telling you, dude. This thing is a literal tank. I mean, we had a 6,000 foot per minute climb off departure. 6,000 feet per minute. No problem. Nothing to see here. 8,500 feet, autopilot's on, flight deck. Bring some of those sounds down here just a little bit. Good. Nose light goes off, runway turnoffs go off, wing lights go off as well. We'll leave landing lights on. I mean, we're already almost at 10,000 feet. Oh, man. TCAS is standby. You're right. Thank you. There you go. And continuous relight was already on. We did that. But we're at 10,000 feet, so continuous relight goes off, as well as our landing lights. We are pressurizing. Everything else looks good. Gens are good. Good to go. Climbing up and away out of Oakland. Isn't there like a max altitude at what it can climb? I don't know. I do not know. I don't hold it. I just do it for every aircraft. I always flip it over, except for Airbus. And they put it to like crank if you're dealing with like really shitty weather or something. Speed's building, altitude's good. We'll lock the gear as well. Weird Airbus locking the gear, and the ground spoilers can get disarmed as well. Beautiful. We are on course. Bump this up, constraints go on. See, what is this? Why is there a hold? Airplane, you better figure yourself out. Should we direct Grateful? I don't know why there's a hold. Or why it looks like there's a hold at Grateful. We'll keep our eye on it. It's weird United isn't using Oakland or San Jose as a reliever hub. SFO, I need to get back for spotting and also see Swain after you moved out there. I haven't seen a Swain Martin video in forever, man. Like forever. Grateful was entered twice? Yeah, you're right. Profile, throttle, P climb, nav. We're direct. That's weird. I didn't notice that when we were scrolling through our flight plan. Thank you. Good thing you pointed that one out because I did not. Remember though, I am the checklist. Sure about the Delta pilot who chartered a 330 for his retirement flight? Yeah. Must be nice, right? Holy. Chat, I'm just gonna charter us a flight down to Flight Sim Expo. Are you guys okay with that one? Thanks, no problem. Cap, on this aircraft, do I use my Airbus or my Boeing throttle quadrant? The Boeing will probably feel better because there's no detents in this one. It's not like your traditional Airbus. There's no detents. So I would say your Boeing one would probably be more than enough. Love the Airbus controls. They are beautiful. Yeah, but I find they're, they really shine when you actually fly the Airbus products, right, themselves. Cost them a whole year's salary. Yeah, but like, come on. That's nothing to those guys, dude. That's peanuts. I'm sure he's fine with that. Hey, Captain, $0 Para released good quality Heathrow scenery for X-Plane 12. Nice. Haven't they... Wasn't that out a while ago? I remember that in like my X-Men 11 days, or am I thinking of something else? Might be thinking of something else, but I thought I remember that from like the X-Men 11 days. I use the Airbus one personally. I just use the Flex detent for takeoff. That's not a bad idea, Andy. I guess you could configure it that way. Like a max altitude on the charts. On departure? Probably, yeah, we probably busted through a bunch. Just, I see above 8,000 at Rebus. That was the only restriction, was above 8,000 at Rebus, which we definitely did. Is the closest thing to an A300 a 310? Correct. Yes. I don't have enough for a Boeing yoke. Crazy question, but is it possible for me to use an Airbus flight stick and a throttle for a Boeing aircraft? Yes, absolutely, Tricky. As I always say, it's easier to fly an Boeing with a joystick than it is Airbus with a yoke. Are you climbing? I am climbing, yeah. Cap, how much are you looking forward to Sim Update 15? I'm looking forward to the performance upgrades that we should be getting. Microsoft and Asobo have both confirmed that the performance upgrades should be worth it, so Yeah. What happened to your voice? I had a party night with too much singing or caught a cold? Cold, man. I've been sick the entire week. I don't know where you've been, but good morning, good afternoon from under your rock. I've been sick all week, my friend. This is nothing new. Very sick all week, actually. Probably the sickest I've been since I had COVID. When I came home from World Flight. Tampa Dan, what's up, man? Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. TCA Thrustmaster joystick or Logitech Extreme 3D Pro? I mean, that's not even a question, Joseph. TCA joystick all day long, man. The Logitech Extreme it does have a purpose, but yeah. Caleb, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Might get the Bravo throttle from Honeycomb. Honestly, man, right now, I wouldn't be buying anything from Honeycomb. We don't really know what's happening with that company. Everything's up in the air. I personally wouldn't be buying anything. That's me, though. Will people who have 2020 get Microsoft 2024? You mean for free? No. Maybe it's those those tests don't detect it happens. Could be. Could be, but I don't know, man. I don't want to speculate and just say, oh, I've got COVID. I don't know, man. There's other things out there, you know? Doing Portland to Albuquerque, flying over the snowy Rockies. Nice. Very cool, Stephen. Good to see you, man. Why? Just Honeycomb's going through some stuff right now, man. Somebody's claiming that they own the company, another person's claiming they own the company. It's one massive shit show right now. It's, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's just, as a consumer, it's not worth the risk. That's basically at the end of it. Do you have Microsoft through the Xbox store? Because I can't get LRM to work with it even in my community folder. So Holden, what you need to do is when you're in the simulator, go to the assistance menu and make sure you have menu tooltips turned on, like that, because that's what you need for it to pop up. Honeycomb, it's you, it's not you, it's me. It's weird stuff. What is the risk? If anything were to go wrong with your product, who do you contact? How do you get a hold of anybody at Honeycomb? It's not worth the risk, as I mentioned, as the consumer. Just not worth the risk, man. There's other great products out there, so. Safe to say Honeycomb will not participate in Flight Sim Expo this year. So we actually did on Friday, if you guys missed it, we did a little bit of like a Q&A with the guys at FS Expo, and they confirmed that Honeycomb has not, they have not applied for a booth. Nobody has contacted them about attending the show this year. I would assume that it's probably smart that they wouldn't be at the show this year. So, yeah. So you're going to have to buy? No, you shouldn't have to buy anything, Samir. Everything should work. Should. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You've been waiting 8 months for a support claim. That's why you don't buy Honeycomb right now, chat. 8 months for a support. No answer. No getting a new product. Nothing. Also, frame gen mod on RTX cards because I have a 57 XT. I got my PC before I found out about the difference with RTX cards. I believe so, Holden. Yes. Yeah. Although you might have something with the AMD cards. You also may have something, isn't it like FXR or something like that? FSR? FSR? I don't know. Anyone use the mini FCU with the native Phoenix B2 support yet? No, I don't think it's working yet, Tyson. Not that I'm aware of. Honeycomb announced the rudder pedals and the sky started falling. Well, I mean, they announced the rudder pedals 3 years ago. They still haven't shipped. It's insane. Insane, dude. You announced something so long ago and it's still not even there. A little bit of light turbulence up here at 30,000 feet. Voice is sounding rough. Oh, yes it is. Chat wants me to be the movie guy. In a world, one man. Fuck, it hurts to do that, chat. They don't want that heat at the expo. They might rebrand under a different name if they don't get it all together. Yeah, who knows, man. Ekep, how was your weekend? Would have been a lot better if I could smell, taste, and wasn't in this state. I survived, but it was not my fun, not the most fun weekend. Coming to a theater near you, exactly. 3 years ago, yeah, they announced, well, when was it? They announced the rudder pedals in 2020. 2020? 2021. One of those, 2020 or 2021. It's when they announced the rudder pedals, the Charlie rudder pedals. Every year, they announce something new at these Flight Sim Expos. Last year, it was the whole glass panel thing that they have that, like, bolts onto your desk, and it's crazy, man. It's annoying when you board the plane first and you have to wait. No, I don't really board first. I don't really fly first class all that much, man. It's too expensive in Canada. And I don't have any, like, frequent flyer miles. I don't fly enough to have, like, any status with any airlines. Yeah, I am flying Porter Reserve, though, down to Vegas. I need to book my tickets this week, actually. But you would also reach out to Honeycomb only if you bought it from their store. I don't know. I don't know how it works. If you buy it from another retailer, I don't know how that works. To be honest with you, man, I really don't know. I don't know how that one works. Let's go to... Pardon me, chat. I'm struggling today, man. Again, let me know if this music is too loud. You guys are going to have to kind of play with me. I'm doing my best. I've got everything, I think, set properly, but...
Good morning, Cap. Glad to see you are feeling better.
Austin.
We are open in Portland. See you soon.
My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for the $20 donation. Incredibly kind, guys. Let's get some love and chat for Austin, who will also be providing us ATC into Portland. Truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Most products the warranty covers, even if it's bought through a retailer. There you go. Domestic first class is only worth it for a flight long enough to get served a hot meal. If not, it's just a big seat in the front of the plane. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll do like bid upgrades. I don't mind that sometimes. I'll do like a bid upgrade through like Air Canada or WestJet or something like that. But other than that, usually staying away from that. Just too expensive, man. Cap, after what has been presented to us by PMDG on a scale from 1 to 10, how excited are you for the 777, especially given that it'll be the 777-300 ER? I don't have a lot of experience on the 777. Coming from the X-Plane world, we only had the Flight Factor 777, which is not very good. I would say on a scale, I'm probably about an 8. I don't know. I'm like that. Wing FCU pre-order is soon. It looks like it's nice mini FCU at half the price. Thoughts? Yes, I did see that. It does look good. I don't know if I'm going to jump on the pre-order. I already have my mini FCU. I'd love to see it, though. They're going to be at the Flight Sim Expo, so I'll be able to see it at Flight Sim Expo and kind of get hands-on with it. So that'll be cool. So I'll probably check that out. See how that goes. What rudder pedals do I use? I use the Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. Mike gifting another 5 members. Mike, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude. Incredibly kind. Truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Throwback to the Ramses 777. Oof. What throttle would you suggest right now? Probably the Thrustmaster lineup, man. If I'm being honest with you. Beavers After Dark. Yeah, maybe, actually. Who knows? Maybe one day. Oh, that's a nice wind update. Just in case you weren't awake, chat. Hope you're awake now. That wind went from 60 knots to 125 knots. Did you see that? I don't know if anybody caught that, but the wind just doubled itself like that. No problem. Nothing to see here, chat. Just a little bit bumpy. All those games are, Sonny. All those games are, man. I mean, I could list off so many games for you. Yeah. Good old Microsoft. Sometimes the wind... You know what's crazy, man, is like... It's very rarely. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember that being a huge problem when the wind updates and the weather updated every 30 minutes or every hour. It used to be crazy. It used to send the aircraft wild. I don't really get those much anymore. Kind of rare that happens to the simulator. Melinda likes to act like it happens every 5 minutes because Melinda has a boner for X-Plane, but yeah, I don't really get those much anymore, to be honest with you. That's the first one I've seen in quite a while, that bad at least. Sometimes you'll notice a little bit of a change in the weather, but I'm mostly excited for the sound of the triple. Yes, I hope PMGG nails the sounds. Really hope they do. You gotta try and download your views for the A300. When I put them in, they don't work. Have you tried putting them in the different location, boss? Try, if you scroll up or scroll down to my views and info, try putting it in the place where they are, where the Phoenix views are. Flyboy, what's up, my man? I am feeling, I would say 7 out of 10. I feel good. My throat doesn't hurt anymore. I'm not stuffed up, but you can obviously hear my voice. My voice box is no bueno. Cap, do you have real turbon? I do, yes. Hope you're better, eh? I'm sure over the next couple of days I'll probably be feeling back to 100%, back to normal. Hopefully by Thursday's stream. Favorite airport to fly into? I don't know, Joseph. There's too many, man. Too many. Would you go to St. Martin in real life? Yeah, absolutely. Here we go again, back at the airport. Oh, boy. Speaking of sounds, watch the latest Bluebird video. Yeah, you know what? Let's pull that up right now, shall we? Let's have a little bit of a viewing party, chat. Let's watch this together. I know Shervin at Bluebird will not mind if we have a look at this. I just want to share this with you guys. All right, let's get to the sounds. All right, let me put this. Let me pause the music for a second. I know my screen probably freaked out, but that's fine. Let's turn that up. Let's turn that all the way up. All right, let's give this a listen.
All right, now let's get into some of the meat and potatoes of the video. We're going to start off with the sounds. Boris has done a great job. We're just going to preview some of the sounds. These were all.
So it's the Boris Audio Works, same guy, I believe.
Finally
I think.
to you.
I love I have to put it right. These are not the textures. It's that hydraulic sound. Woo. Woo. This plane's gonna be so fucking good, chat. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So good. Boss, try putting them in your community folder. Yeah, Melinda would complain about the textures. That's who would complain. It would be Melinda. Buzzsaw, man. I come up. Chat. That's special.
Great job, Boris, and all those sounds, just amazing.
Yes,
I really get
correct.
goosebumps listening to those RB211 sounds.
Correct,
We're
Shervin.
going to pay the same attention to the Pratt & Whitney sounds as well, so don't
Good.
worry. We're going to preview those at a later date.
Okay.
Now let's show just a small feature we implemented with the windmilling, and I'll explain this more in the video now. All right, here we are parked at LAX. We're roughly pointed
Cool,
north.
right? Pretty badass, chat. It's going to be, yeah. It's going to be, yeah. Going to be special. Gonna be special, chat. Boris has new sounds for the CRJ. He does. Yeah. Excuse me. Boris is a gold standard in flight sim sounds, an absolute beast. It's crazy, man, because it used to be BSS. I don't know where BSS went, but he used to be on top of the world when it came to like these sounds and stuff. Could be a day one purchase? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Gap, will iniBuilds A300 Neo come to the new sim update? Maybe you have already discussed it. Yes, they will, Christopher. Yeah. We've come so far from the Mango Studios pack for the 7.5. Yeah, I was never a fan of those. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but was never a fan of the Mango sound packs. They were just not. Was it better than the default Flight Factor sounds? Yeah, because those are horrendous. But as far as like sound packs go, bottom tier, in my opinion. I know some people really like them, XP and Blue Games and those guys, but nah, they weren't very good, man. Is there an official release date? No, there's still no release date, Sean. They're still heavily working on the systems, man. It's going to be like a one-to-one study level aircraft. And I don't use that term lightly because I don't like study level as a term. But yeah, it's going to be it's going to be like one-to-one, man. Yeah. Have you seen the new Fly-by-Wire 380 sneak peek from the Fly-by-Wire channel? I have, yeah. I want the 7.5 so much more than the 777. Yes and no. BSS fell out. Some weird shit going on today, chat. May get a release date at the expo. I know that they're going to be at the expo. Yeah. Not our Ray of Sunshine. Melinda, can you change your username to Ray of Sunshine for me, please? I would appreciate that very much, Melinda. If you change your name to Ray of Sunshine and then put your PFP, your profile pic, to a Ray of Sunshine, that would be great. Now I understand why it was an hour and 20 minutes to get there. 114 knot headwind, chat. Look at our ground speed. Gross. Speaking of which, let's bump up that cost index. That's why they wanted a 81 cost index. When are you going to be flying the 7.4? Good question. I don't know. Still remember your stream on X-Plane, 777 London to JFK. You're excited, so excited for those engine sounds. So for sure the PMG will be better since they also nailed the 7.3. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Interesting. No, that's what we call you. Our little ray of sunshine, Melinda. You are our ray of sunshine. You are the reason we all wake up every morning. Could you get an Autobots rollout? Oh, man. You got your own chat name. Exactly, Melinda. You should feel special, okay? You should feel very special, Melinda. I think I know who Melinda is, but I'm not entirely sure. Melinda is obviously not Melinda. But that's the problem, right? There's a lot of weirdos out there that'll just make random ass accounts, and I think I know who Melinda is, but I'll never really know. You know? No, not John. Not our boy John. I haven't seen John in a while. No, not Sean either. No. Melinda's too smart to be Sean. Sean's... yeah. Are you really Captain Canada? No. I have been replaced by a bot. Don't diss my boy John. Very hyped about the iniBuilds 350. Just don't want to have to wait until the end of the year because who knows about DFD now. What's DFD? What was the last Timmy's name that got blocked? I don't fucking remember, dude. I bought the recently released sound pack for the CRJ by Boris. It's a great sound pack. Okay, cool. Your voice sounds like John Belushi from the Blues Brothers. Maybe the glasses helps put that in direction. Positive vibes. Gerald, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I may pick up the sound pack, so. It's not Nick. He's about to convert to Microsoft. Going to be on the CFM A320 today, IRL. Like you, I've been on these quite a bit with AC, but all those sounds I've cared. I was much younger. Going to be different this time. Want to compare the Phoenix sounds. True? Yeah, it'd be cool. Facebook Nick. Haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he's still around. I think he is. Seattle Center. 13545. Will the Bluebird 7.5 be free? No. No. Not with the amount of work that they're putting into it, man. Definitely won't be free. You talk about F1 from time to time? There you go. Geek up, what's up? Is the frame gen mod free? I'll need it for an RTX 4060. You don't need the mod, Ben. If you've got a 4060, you've got it natively installed on your GPU, so you just need to enable it.
November 4048 uniform, Seattle Center. Say request again. I don't have a flight plan for you.
You just got a new rig and you're switching to Microsoft. Got you? Sounds good. I can tell it wasn't free. Look at a lot of work and put in your respect it. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Gap, are you sick? I am. Yes.
048 uniform. I don't control Bremerton. Switch to the advisory frequency.
Did you ever remove your glasses? No. No. Not unless a fat donation follows it. Is 26% bottleneck too much considering a new PC with a 4060 Ryzen 5 5500 CPU? But the online calculations say that there will be a 26% processor bottleneck. Yeah, I'd get a better CPU, Christopher, if I were you. Yeah. Seattle Center, good afternoon. FedEx 1857, flight level 340.
FedEx 1857, Seattle Center, IDENT.
IDENT. Oh, wait, shit. I was supposed to have my proper squawk. What was it? 6303. Shh. 6303. Don't tell him, Chad. Don't tell him me. IDENT.
Charlie Golf Alpha Sierra.
So you're calling me a catfish? Nope, not calling you anything, Melinda. The only thing I'm calling you is my little ray of sunshine. That is all that you are to me, Melinda. It's what you will always be. My little ray of sunshine.
1857 radar contact, 15 miles north of the Reading VOR, flight level 340, welcome.
Checks, thanks, FedEx 1857. Yavooz, 31 months. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you. Incredibly kind. 31 months. Did I reach your age yet? I'm a little bit older than that, unfortunately, yeah. Hey, I've just heard you on the radio. Very cool. You are Charlie Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee headed into PDX. Nice. Very cool. Woof.
Charlie Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee, 5 miles from
Huge enough floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much, Davis. Appreciate this continued support, man. Thank you.
Clear balance, runway 10 left approach.
Say the heading again at Trail.
130 until established.
How's the audio for you guys hear that all okay?
3000, 130.
No problem hearing ATC and stuff, chat?
Once established, go to the 10 left.
Excuse me.
Alpha Sierra Yankee, looks like you might overfly the localizer. If you need to, you can fly heading 070.
Audio was good. All right, cool. 5x5.
We'll keep that in mind. 070. Yankee, thanks.
Anyone hear anything about the MD-11? Seems like they've gone silent. Yeah, Sonny, they run. I don't even know if well, they posted it on their Discord. So if you really, it's not like I'm. Anyways, they ran into a major problem. They're now having to rewrite a significant amount of code to run outside of the simulator. So very similar to what Phoenix is doing. They have to run something that's going to run outside of the simulator. I mean, probably a good thing because that means flight model and all that stuff will be handled externally from the simulator, so they're not limited to the flight model of Microsoft Flight Simulator. But how big of a delay this is going to take? fuck, who knows, man?
2377 for Portland to RL Yankee.
Who
Yeah, look at
knows?
that.
Mike with another gifted membership. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. I truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get some love and chat for Mike, guys. 16 gifted memberships today from Mike. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, dude. You're now taking off? Nice. Might jump on Charlotte ground. Nice. Favorite cereal? Ooh. Damn, man. I don't eat much cereal. Honestly, probably just going to be like... What the hell do I have over there right now? Like the like oat cluster things. Granola? Just like granola? Oat granola? Probably my fave. Guess I can cross off the MD-11 for something to look forward to soon. It gets down to the 777 and beyond ATC. Yeah. Have you seen that other ATC program, Sonny? I forget what it's called, but it's going to be pretty cool. They're both going to be at the expo, so I think it's going to be cool to kind of compare. There's that other program as well. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ooh, dude, when I was a kid, gotta be Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Lucky Charms as a kid. Lucky Charms is so good, man. Such an underrated.
122, expect RNAV Zulu, runway 10 left.
Is there a schedule that VATSIM controllers use or go by, or is it just random? Most of the time it's random, Jay. You can go to like their websites and they may be able to show you.
Radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a safe flight.
Say Intentions is $30 a month? Whew. That's a little spicy. My goodness. Captain Crunch is good. Yep, slaps. Always destroys the top of my mouth, though. Captain Crunch is good, though. I do agree with you. Damn, forgot about Captain Crunch for a second there. Don't eat much cereal anymore, man. I just get like granola. That's it. My third time trying to take off from LAS to MSP, but my PC isn't having a good day. Uh-oh. Did you restart the PC? Do you have Cinnamonies? Oh, yes, we did. It's a great one, too. Yeah. Tricks? Tricks is okay. Fruit Loops slap, absolutely.
79 Raider, sir, left 521.
Departure Boeing 348, just took off from 10 left.
Zachary, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
3511.
Your voice gets better every time you stream. It was pretty fucking rough this morning, man. I don't know if you caught me this morning. It's still rough right now. It hurts. I have to project a lot more than I normally do. And it ends up hurting it because I have to project so much more.
FedEx 1857, maintain Mach 0.77 or less.
77 or less for FedEx 1857.
FedEx 446, descend via the Timbers 2 arrival, Portland landing east.
77, check.
2994.
Check. We tell them that's not very nice. Not very
I
nice
will
at all.
descend via the Timbers 2, landing east, and the altimeter is the 299 or 2 for FedEx 446.
299 or 4.
Roger, 299 or 4, FedEx 446. Thank you.
Cocoa Puffs, never a fan. Grape Nuts, I don't know what that is. $300 a year for Say Intentions is the annual sub. What Harvard grad came up with that business plan? Yeah, that's I had no clue that it was that price. Now, is it one of those things where it's, I'm assuming they're going for like the Pilot Edge model where you buy like a month and then you take like a couple months off and then you buy a month, and I don't know, man. I just don't see it succeeding. I had no clue it was that price. I would agree with Sonny. Ain't no chance in hell that's a model that's going to survive. Sorry, man. There's no way. Not with Beyond ATC coming out. at $30 for the base package of that, there ain't no fucking way. There's no way. No way that survives. No, it'll be dead in DOA, dead on arrival. Honey Nut Cheerios, great. Frosted Cheerios, great. Frosted Flakes, great. They're great. So that could be a voice actor, chat. Told you. What do you have planned for Thursday? I think, if everything stays the way that it is now, we're going to be in the iniBuilds A320 Neo on Thursday. Have you changed your mind about testing beyond ATC? No, it's not for me, man. I fly on VATSIM, dude. I fly on VATSIM, I fly on Pilot Edge. There's no need for that, man. No need for AI ATC for me, man. There's about 2 streams a month. Sorry, 2 streams a year that I don't fly online.
Cross Voodoo at 5000, at Voodoo cleared RNAV, runway 10 left approach, Air Canada 122.
We'll do Emirates ops at some point when the 777 and 380 gets released. Yes, of course. Yeah. There's that too. What the fuck? Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. You also having a problem trying to calculate performance speeds with A300 in the tablet? It says unable to calculate safe speeds. That's weird. Are you making sure that your slats and flaps are selected, Arc? Also depends on the runway, right? So your Q8 pilot flying with say intentions did lackluster. I mean, at that price, like I said, dude, you're going to charge that kind of money, you're DOA. You're dead on arrival, man. 100%. You're not surviving in that type of model. There's no way. Because if you think about it, man, like, for the most part, and again, I don't mean, there obviously may be different people that use it, but, excuse me. For the most part, when you think about somebody that's going to use like an AI ETC program, what do you think of, right? In my mind, there's a couple people that come to mind, but the top 2 are people who are too afraid to fly on VATSIM, people who are too afraid to fly on Pilot Edge. We'll group those into the same group, and kids. Now, I understand there are other reasons. There are other people that are going to use it, but for me, that's the top of the people who would be purchasing something like that would be people who are not comfortable doing like the live stuff, and kids who either want to learn or again aren't comfortable enough and they want to learn. So it's, yeah, that's in my opinion. I just don't think you're going to sell that to either of those people. That's just not, yeah. Why is your autopilot always nosediving? Sounds like a you problem, my man. Make sure your peripherals are, I don't know, man. I don't know. Make sure you don't have something plugged in like a PlayStation remote or an Xbox remote or something. Flew to Dubai yesterday and took off from London Heathrow, and both times it says unable to calculate safe performance data. Everything is plugged in correctly. Very weird. I've never run into those problems. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I've never been able to replicate that, so I don't know. I don't know what would be causing that. What's your opinions on 13-year-olds on VATSIM? I have no problem with it, man. You gotta start somewhere, dude. I have no problem with it. The problem that I have is when you're, whatever your age is, and you're coming on VATSIM and you're not prepared. That's more what irks me than anything. You know, it's not the controller's job during a busy event or something like that. It can't be the controller's job to hold your hand and walk you through it. You have to be capable. You have to understand your plane. You have to understand your route. You have to have charts. Other than that, I don't mind at all, dude. I mean, I was 14 once flying on the network, right? So could do some air fix. Sounds good. Start as a flight attendant on Lufthansa on Thursday. I'm pretty excited. Very cool, Christopher. Sorry, Christoph. Very cool, man. Congratulations. Gets to fly for free. I don't know why some of these devs are so-called friends of the flight community want to bend us over backwards with these pricing. Could also be a great question as well, man. I mean, listen, I think everybody, I've mentioned this before, I think everybody deserves to be paid for their time, especially if they're putting out a good quality project. But I think what you end up seeing right now is you see like a pretty heavy split of developers that maybe are trying to just take advantage a little bit too much, and it's coming across with their pricing model. I think that's what you get right now. It's, just as we're talking about the MD-11, they fixed the bug and are somewhat back on track with the development. There you go. Nice. Very cool. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hey, Cap, do you have any upcoming real-world flights? June. Towards the end of June, I will be flying down to Las Vegas for Flight Sim Expo. I would do practice flights before going on VATSIM, get to learn the aircraft before flying. 100%. Yeah. People giving Jack Center fits yesterday not know how to fly their planes. Yeah. Again, not on the controller to fly your plane. You have to be capable enough if you're going to be on one of the networks. I do agree with that. 100%. Is the MD-11 close to launch? I have no clue. I don't think so. Ewan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. AIATC. I mean, it's not for me, man. But again, just remember, everybody, there's different circumstances everywhere, right? So just because it's not for us doesn't mean it's not for the next person in line. Same as the simulators, right? Just because we don't use X-Plane 12 doesn't mean that X-Plane 12 isn't viable. It is. I'm sure somebody will have purpose for AIATC, Thinking of going on the net now, how do I train? I mean, I would just be watching content. There's tons of tutorials up online as well. If you want to watch tutorials on VATSIM or whatever it is. My fiance just asked me if we can get a naked kitty. She wants to get a naked kitty and she wants to name him Earthworm Jim. I tell you, chat, the shit we have to go through sometimes with these women. Keep in mind, we have like 19 horses on the property, 2 dogs and 3 cats already. She wants more animals and she wants chickens. That's her new thing. She wants to get chickens for the farm. I'm not necessarily against chickens, just a lot of work, man. A lot of work. Imagine she's watching the stream. No, she doesn't watch the stream, thankfully. Yeah, if you're to pick one to use yet everything you wanted in both sims, would you fly P3D or X-Plane? Fuck. Probably P3D just for the aircraft, the variety of aircraft. Yeah. Does she take interest in your streams? No. I believe she has negative interest in what I do, which is perfect. That's why we get along so well, right? It's perfect harmony. How did you meet her? We went to high school together. We used to hang out and party back like in high school. Hooked up once or twice through like high school, but like nothing serious. And then about 5 years ago, my buddy ran into her. My buddy ran into her at a grocery store, and was basically like, "Have you seen Ali recently?" And I was like, "No, I haven't at all."
UPS 511, you're looking at airspace.
And he was just like, "Well, I know you guys like kind of were interested in each other." He's like, "You should hit her up. Like, she had a dog." And so I like did like the whole crept her on Facebook, and we were still friends on Facebook. And I sent her a message. I said, "Your dog's cute. You want to walk dogs together one day?" And then she didn't respond for like 3 weeks. And then she finally responded one day. And the rest is history, chat. The rest is history. Doesn't watch the streams, thankfully. But I mean, come on. Some of the shit that we do in here. Yeah. Your buddy sent her a selfie with you in the pilot's uniform and the rest was history. Real story here. Oh, man. Your girlfriend wants to learn Microsoft? It's nothing wrong with that. I'm just thankful that I don't have to cross worlds. Do you know what I mean? I don't gotta cross worlds. I have my world outside of my whole streaming, and then I have like my streaming world. I think it's really good for me. It allows me to like focus, keep my focus in different places, and for me that's important. I don't like when my life intertwines too much. I love having like I love that I have my condo and like I have my streaming set up and I have all of this that I can use and I can rely on anytime, but I also love the fact that I have like a completely different life and lifestyle with her when I'm out at the farm, and like there's like barely internet connection and cell phone connection, and you know what I mean? Like I love that aspect of it.
Alaska 551 descend via the Timbers 2 arrival. Portland,
I forced my wife to play
Portland,
Microsoft with
altimeter
me.
29904.
Sit down and learn.
Speed 2994, Timbers 2. And can we expect
Did anybody watch Jamie's stream today? He had an 8,000 VAT sim hours.
I'll give you the post
I don't understand, Tricky. What do you? Why with the question mark? Captain Canada homesteading channel. I honestly thought about that, Tyson.
FedEx 1857, resume normal speeds.
Normal speeds 1857. All right, back to profile, and we'll just set like a cost index of like, we'll go like 50 or something, 55.
Flight level 340, 17 nautical miles north of O'Neill.
Air Canada 44, Seattle Center. Squawk
Cap was the where's my hug guy in high school?
7,
Complete
4,
opposite,
3,
dude.
4.
Complete opposite, Melinda. I was a, if you ask, I was like Stifler. That's who I was in high school, man. Not even like necessarily proud to say that, but that's who I was. I was like an extreme sports jock. Like that's who I was. I was not who I am today. Not nearly. No.
Air Canada 44, radar contact as reported, climb maintain flight level 380. That will be our final.
8,000 hours in 10 months. VATSIM hours today, and it said he had 8,000 total hours controlling and flying. I mean, that's pretty normal. Way more than 10 months. That's pretty normal. Yeah. Cap's going to get the urge to start wearing overalls and a straw hat for fun one day. Maybe. Maybe. Matthew, 16 months. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Huge no floaties to you, man. Really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you, buddy. Any plans on the Headwind 330 Neo? Maybe. Not like, I don't know. No, if I'm being honest, no, not really, but maybe. Didn't know spending almost a year of your life playing a virtual game is normal. I mean,
122, contact tower 123.77.
like,
123.77, see it.
look at how many hours I have 3,200 hours just in Microsoft. If you scroll down here and go to X-Plane 11, almost 4,300 hours. If you go look at how many VATSIM hours I have as well, oh, dude, it's probably nasty. How do you even check your VATSIM hours? Just go to vatsim.com.
Seattle Center, Air Canada 44. Did I get flight level 400 actually?
Air Canada 44, climb maintain
My
flight level 400.
VATSIM, log in. Does it show how many hours I have?
Flight level 400.
Probably disgusting. Where do you check?
FedEx 1857, descend via the Timbers 2 arrival, Portland, landing east, Portland, altimeter 29904.
Timbers 2, we're landing east, 29904, I think you said, for 1857.
FedEx 446, expect the Arnav Zulu, runway 10
Right.
right approach.
He gave us
from Micro.
clearance down on the Timbers.
Arnav Zulu, runway 10 right.
We are landing east. 5,000 at Micro. So we'll bug up 5,000. We're still about 50 miles from our descent, so we won't worry about that yet. But we'll bug up 5. I mean, sure, fuck it. We'll put in profile descent anyways. There we go. 5,000 profile descent. How do you check? Do you have a cold? I do, yes. Let's be a little cap. We don't need another 320 for the same flybar on the Phoenix is fine. Yeah, again, Melinda, you're forgetting that the simulator is also is on a completely different network, right? Like the iniBuilds A320 Neo is replacing the default A320 for like the Xbox, essentially. You have to understand that, right? This isn't iniBuilds waking up and going, you know what, we're going to make an A320 Neo. This is iniBuilds, part of the contract that they have with Microsoft, being contracted to make a better default A320 Neo. Whether we need one or not, that's irrelevant in my opinion. It's not. It's replacing the default A320neo moving forward. So, is it a good thing? Yeah, absolutely. Could they have spent better resources making something different? Sure. But like, I don't know. It's not. I think people look like way too much into it. And they like, I don't know.
Flight level
I don't know.
320, clear direct Payne VOR.
Up to flight level 360, clear direct. Was it
How
Payne
do
for
I
FedEx
check
1770 heavy?
my
Yep, Papa Alpha Echo Payne VOR.
profile?
Alpha Echo
Will it tell me
for
here?
FedEx 1770 heavy, much appreciated.
How many hours I have? Chat, how do you... I registered in 2014. February 2014, I became a VATSIM. I thought there was a way to, like, see your hours. I thought there was a way. You sound really polite with the voice. I'm forcing it. You're an inspiration, Cap. Been watching you on and off for years. Watching you inspired me to get my PC. Hey, Joseph, congrats, man. So it's freeware? Yes. Fuck. Melinda, are you telling me you're talking shit and you don't even know if it's payware or freeware? Holy fuck. You really are living up to your Ray of Sunshine name, you know that? You don't even know what you're talking about and you're fucking slandering it. This is what's wrong with the flight. This is part of the problem with flight sim communities. Y'all don't even know what the fuck you're talking about and you're yelling about it. All upset and throwing up your arm. Well, fuck. God damn it. Does anybody know how on the VATSIM website you can check for your how many hours you have on VATSIM? Does anybody know? I'm at the home on VATSIM. I thought there was a way that you can like click on something. Community forums, no. Wait, statistics center. I found it. Never mind. Allow. This just shows my connections. My statistics. Oh. Hey. You. Chat. 4,700 hours. 4,757 hours and 31 minutes. Wow. Am I a professional ATPL pilot now, chat? I think so.
447, no worries, sounds good. I'll give him
I think so.
Give him the best approach possible.
My first flight.
Roger, take you.
What is AA? American Airlines. Wait, what? Pilot call signs. I don't even know what the hell those are. Weird. Almost 4,800 hours. Sheesh. Are we professionals yet, chat? Did you say Google, old man? God damn it, Melinda. Why, Melinda, can I ask you a question? Genuinely, why are you here? Why are you here? I honestly want to know that. I want to know why you're here. You're constantly trying to grief me. You're constantly making weird, fucked up comments. Why are you here? Genuinely answer me that question. Why are you here in my streams? 10 gold stars. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
No, I want, other than being a fucking troll, why are you here? What is it about my streams? You can't say Google old man and then say that's my nickname, Google old man. Doesn't sound like a nickname. I prefer Ray of Sunshine. Google old man sounds like you trying to tell me that I should Google how to search for VATSIM hours. Doesn't sound like a nickname. Melinda, come on, you gotta be better than this. If you're gonna go toe to toe with me, you gotta be better. Remember, I do this. Old man is the name? Sure, okay. But still, you haven't answered my question. Why are you here? What is it about my live streams that keeps you returning? Because to me, you don't seem to enjoy yourself here. You're always poking the bear, prodding the bear. This is my general consensus. Most people that are here, you know, we laugh, we have a good time, we have great conversation. I find it's the opposite with you. So I'm genuinely curious what you enjoy about being here. why you like my streams. My brain hurts. Now you know how I feel every fucking week, dude. I finish streams and sometimes I sit here for 10 minutes like this. Lord have mercy. It's so fun being here. See, I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. That sounds like a sarcastic way of saying that. If he's old, what are older people? They're old, man. Ginger Bear. It's a good one. That's Smitty's famous one. Zach, what's up, my man? We're getting along. We're getting along. How are you streaming from the pilot's seat? Nice, Lucy. Yeah. Crucifixion complex. Mom must be cleaning the basement and is bored. Jesus. Savage levels. Savagery. Feeling any better today?
The reason why is obvious. She's waiting for that fuzzy wuzzy ginger bear hot tub stream. And feet pics, of course.
Aren't we all? I thought that's why we're all here. Oh, man. I haven't seen Will. Will hasn't been around all week. Must be very busy making his Captain Sim 777 videos. Spending... What do you try and tell me you spend 6 hours editing a 27-second short? I don't know if I believe that still. I don't know if I believe that. You watch just for the music. Nice. Nice. You bring life to the streams?
41, you're leaving my airspace. Sólríkt offline, rate of service terminated. Frequency change.
That's debatable, Melinda. I think we have a great time with whether you're here or not. I think we have a great time. Yeah, he hasn't been around in a while. It's tax season, so he's actually working. Fuck, you're right. Didn't even think about that. You're right. It's tax season. XP72 may fly the Captain Sim 777 for the last time. I don't know how the hell he flies that thing, dude. I don't even know. I don't understand it. I don't think I'll ever understand it. You're all in the avionics bay, but you've come up to say hi? Well, that's nice. Hello. This is a game. Yes, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. As it says, very first thing in the title, MSFS Live. Had a friend named Melinda. She left her husband. Maybe she's got too much time on her hands. Maybe. Huh? I'm here for the what's your favorite comment. Oh, man. EXP's gonna yeet us to Earth one day in that 777. Hasn't it already happened multiple times? He has the salty add-on. It barely does anything, man. That barely makes it flyable.
Can we get flight level 310 for cruise?
Aircraft 124, maintain flight level 310.
Hey, Gab, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Unrealistically stupid. Good to see you, man. XP's a man that will never be to our full comprehension. I love XP, man. He's one of my favorite streamers, dude. He's a class act as well. Just such a nice guy, man. But yes, does make some questionable aircraft selections. Like promoting Latin VFR airplanes on his channel, promoting Captain Sim on his channel. That's where him and I have very different stances in the community. He thinks it's okay to spend money on that type of stuff and support those developers. I unfortunately think in the complete opposite direction of that. That is not the type of products that we should be promoting and stuff. But I love XP. Doesn't mean we're going to see eye to eye on some things, but yeah.
Expect RNAV Zulu, we'll go right from Michael for Alaska Continental.
FedEx 1857, expect vectors for the ILS runway 10 right approach.
We'll expect vectors for the ILS 10 right approach. FedEx 1857, thanks. All right, 110.5. 110.5. And our front course, 103. Good. Kind of dangerous to have such realistic plane games. Why would it be dangerous? What does this have to do with being dangerous? And then complains about the flight model. Well, that's what I mean. He's flying these fucking paper airplanes, and then gets upset that things don't feel or act realistic. Or then more, I've seen him also alternatively fly like the Captain Sim and the Latin VFR, and then fly the Phoenix, and then complain that the Phoenix flight model is not right or not correct. And it's like, it's running on Pro Sim. It's as accurate as you're able to get from a home cockpit simulator experience. The Care Bears. Used to love that show as a kid, man. The A220 is coming to the simulator. Yep, it is. Yes, dangerous, Jack. It's very dangerous. People could abuse it using knowledge gained from this game for a hijack or something. I mean, if we're going to look at that aspect, then we might as well just abolish all games. One could say that, you know, Call of Duty is too realistic to shooting a gun, and somebody's going to be able to go on a massacre because they played too much Call of Duty. It's also probably the same people that are saying Grand Theft Auto should not be allowed because it's teaching kids to go on running over people. I don't understand the analogy, but... You ever said to your fiance, "This is your captain speaking"? No, absolutely not. She would probably hit me. I don't think you guys understand like how big of a tough cookie I have there. This girl runs a full barn farm, 19 horses, boarding, all by herself. She could probably kick all of our ass, chat. I'm not even joking. She could probably beat us all up at the same time. It's not even a word of a lie. She'd kick the shit out of us, chat. Beat us all up. Send us home crying with our lunch.
Southwest 5316, contact Vancouver Center 133.7, talk to you in a few.
Vancouver Center, sorry, on 133.
How does she put up with me? It's a great question. Maybe one day you guys can ask her. Maybe one day.
3600, smoke 1666.
Does your fiance love you in spite or because of your job? No, we are, you know, like when you meet, like when we're 100% soulmates. Like we're so aligned, it's ridiculous. We're very much soulmates. That's why, yeah. She's definitely not the boss of the relationship. Nope, not at all. She's the boss of her domain and what she does, the farm and all that stuff, but yeah. As much as I know, Melinda, you'd love to shame me into something like that. That's not the truth. Melinda must think like I'm like... Never mind. I don't even know why I bother. Shared cockpit with the fiance? You'd have to convince her to do that, man. This is not her thing at all. I don't know. I don't think she would ever come on and be interested in something like this. 299 or 4? 299. Beautiful. Good.
Clear direct Alpha, smoke 1666.
What if it's the same look as when I say to the wife right off to go do a flight? No, well, I don't know. To her, it's completely different, right? Like she's, yeah. She has Farm Sim. I actually installed Farm Sim on her laptop. She does play Farm Sim, so we could maybe get her on for a Farm Sim. How'd you and your girlfriend meet? Been living on my own and want to put myself out there. Andy, we met in high school, man. We went to high school together.
Flight level 1, 14,000.
Okay, 124, that's approved. Come on, you're back.
Okay, we're back here. Okay, 124.
Okay, 126, Seattle Center, maintaining flight level.
Is the Expo worth flying to? Absolutely. Yeah. If you love aviation and flight sim, absolutely. Chat, I'm being honest with you, man. I think we're only going to do the one leg today. I'm struggling. My throat's starting to really hurt again. I think we're just going to do the one leg today. I don't think we're going to do the return flight. I think we're just going to do this one leg. We're going to get her down on the ground. We'll get a nice replay. And I'm going to rest up for Thursday's stream. I hope you guys understand. It feels like I'm forcing too much. And I feel like I'm going to do more harm if I continue on for another 2 or 3 hours. And I don't want to backtrack this. I'm actually feeling like somewhat decent today. But it's really hurting having to like push my voice out and be like that. I know everybody will understand except Melinda, so I appreciate everybody except my ball of sunshine. So thank you guys. Make it a Series X for 2024. Not a bad idea. I actually watched an interesting video. Linus Tech Tips did a video, and he was comparing, they built like a $550 PC and they compared it to like an Xbox. And they were like, can you get the same performance? It's pretty difficult to get the same performance out of a PC for that price for an Xbox. But yeah.
320 if you're not already. Clear direct curve LSCOR.
320 direct to VLR, one off a call.
Want me to take over? Oh man. Cracking me up, dude. Cap Canada is the 30s, even 39, still very young. Sure, why not, man? Why not, dude? I mean, shit, I'm 35. I feel like I'm 25. People say I look like I'm in my 20s. That's a good thing, right? Thank you, Berner. Appreciate it, man. If I have a new PC, I'd have to get a part-time job, and that's hard to come by, so I might have to get a Series X. There you go. Huh? Just stop smoking? I don't smoke, man. It's a vaporizer. It's THC. Should help anyways. Consoles always used to be built at a loss, money made on games and subscriptions. 100%. They still are. 100%. Yeah. We should get some engine anti-ice on chat coming through this. We're sitting at -1. It was -2. Sitting at -1 now. I'm 73 and I look 73. Nice. Init ref speed today, we'll add 5 onto that, 137 on our VApp speed. We do know from the controller that we were given the arrival into 1 right. So we can go with our minimums down here on the ILS, 224. So we'll bug up 224 into the MDA. I'm not going to activate final approach just yet, but we'll get that ready to go here momentarily. Still have red hair when you're 75 too. That's ginger trade-off for all the other crap they take. Exactly. All my buddies, Andy, all their beards are just like grayed out, man. 35, they're all grayed out. Me still sitting here with my beautiful, nice, like blonde, gingery beard. Yep, not a gray in sight, my man. Same as my hair, no grays. I am starting to get a little bit. It's not as thick and luscious as it was on top. My barber reminds me every time I go see her. Every fucking time, this woman, man. She always reminds me. I was like, yeah, I know, thanks. I know. Your dad's almost 90, red hair. Damn, nice, Andy. I feel like I'm 28 and 29. There you go, man. I'm 57 and I act 12. Does that count for anything? Absolutely. It's the only way you want to have it, man. I tell my family all the time. I'm like, I'm going to be showing up to these dinner parties at 60 years old, dressed the same way I am now, ready to rock. Shaved my head at 27. I was already a bit thin up there. Ooh. Nah, me, it's really only happened within the last, like, year or two. I'm 36 and gray and big time. Isn't that crazy, man? It's crazy that you only get to, like, mid-30s and you're just grayed out. Maybe we need a Manscaped sponsor. Our balls might thank us. Jesus Christ. Maybe. What do they call it? The weed trimmer? The hedgehog trimmer thing? What do they call it? I forget what it's called. You're 48. People say you look like you're 20. That's a trade-off I'll take any day, man. For sure. Oof. I love the ortho up here in Portland as well. It's so beautiful. A little bit of bumps coming through the clouds as well. See a little wingtip dancing a little bit out there. Bush on low, the lawnmower 5.0. That's what they call them. I bought a knockoff one, Tyson, a couple years ago. I bought a knockoff, like, lawnmower type thing. Yeah, let me tell you, doesn't work the way that it's described. That's for sure. Timbers arrival. Do we have a speed restriction? 210 at micro. 250 right now. The airplane seems to be trying to get down to 210.
Smoke 1666, contact Vancouver
Smoke.
Center 133.7.
Nice. Gonna play my Quest 2 headset later. Nice.
33.7, smoke 1666, yeah.
Can't have a beard, it's all the white hair, and jolly old St. Nick. Yes. That's it.
Boeing 348, you're leaving my airspace. Oakland Center's offline. Radar service terminated.
Remember, guys, if you have been enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. I'm going to get some flaps out here, just because we have to maintain that speed restriction, 210 knots. So maintain 210. And we're through 10,000. We have our landing lights on. We've got our ignition switches over to continuous relight, sitting at 1 degree. So, pardon me. We're going to keep our keep the engine anti-ice on until we break in out of this. It's supposed to be overcast at 6,000. We're approaching 6 now. We're at 7. So we're getting close. I'll pause the music after this song. It's done in about 40 seconds. Pause the music and we'll get our sim sounds up. Simon, what's up, man? All the way from Norway. Good to see you, dude. 52 and still feel like I'm 22, but I look in the mirror. We're going to IKEA on final. We're landing on 10. We're landing on the 10s. 10 right. Yeah. Nice, John. No shave November.
Yeah,
Oh, baby.
good afternoon.
It's no better than to buy knockoff for your junk. One would think they sold me on like the acrylic blades, ceramic blades. Sorry, ceramic rounded blades. So I was like, it's got to be good. Nope. And let me tell you, first time using it, not fun. The only fan fuzzy wuzzy blanket vid we want is all the Manscaped products lined up. Jesus. Yeti, what's up, man? I mean, I feel better. I don't feel sick anymore, but my voice box, my throat is still very much like, not working.
Alaska 551, contact tower 123.77.
Over to tower, thanks for JTC, last for 551.
FedEx 1770, contact Vancouver Center 133.7.
Over to Vancouver Center on 133.7.
Are you able to teach yourself flying the 777?
Have a good day.
What do you mean? Lots of videos and tutorials and stuff out there.
FedEx 1857, fly present heading, descend maintain 3,000 vectors to final.
Present heading 3,000 vectors to final. FedEx 1857.
Air Canada 44, you're leaving my airspace. Salt Lake Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a safe flight.
Alright, present heading. Level change down to 3,000 feet.
Center, November 1.
We'll get ready for the approach. I forgot to pause the song, so I'm just going to pause it now.
West of Seattle, VFR transition to PLU.
Let's get invested. Tyson, yeah, I don't know about that.
Seattle Center, stay aircraft type.
I think an Xbox Series X would be good. 31st birthday. Present for me. I prefer gaming with TV and watching sometimes an audiobook. I can't stand reading sometimes. There you go, Andy. Sure, yeah. No problem at all, my friend. Chuck, we hit 200 likes before we get on the ground. There's over 200 people watching, I'm pretty sure. So don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Low on the auto brake. Remember, on Thursday, we will be back live on Thursday. And we're going to be in the iniBuilds A320 Neo. That is the plan for Thursday, so that should be fun. I'm not big into reading either.
Unable 5 Yankee Golf, no transponder.
Hope you're giving your voice much rest. Well, Yeti, we were going to do the return flight, but I've just decided it's just not worth it. I'm really struggling to like pronounce myself right now. It's a lot, taking a lot to like put my voice.
067.
The visibility, it should clear up soon. It was overcast at 6,000.
0673.
Broken and scattered at like 3,700. So, how do you download the Sim Update 15 beta? It should just start, man. Whenever it's out. It's not out. It's out tomorrow, like afternoon at some point. Usually 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific is when the update comes out. C28.
Not a fan of the shaving the junk thing. If I wanted a smooth sack, I'd just become a priest and hang out with the choir boys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
November 197 Yankee Golf radar contact about 5 miles west of Attack.
How can I can't laugh at that. That's not a good thing to laugh at, but how do I not laugh at that?
The Seahawks maintain 2,500. Seattle altimeter.
That might have been just tipping over the edge of the iceberg on that one.
Yankee Golf.
Just watched a Manscaped ad. Yeah, they got us on that one. Hey Gap, I know you have poll. Please force GSX to be placed on Xbox. Definitely won't happen, Kimberly, unfortunately. Definitely won't happen, man. This fucking guy, dude. Man. So this isn't a sponsored stream. Yeah, thank goodness. This isn't a sponsored stream. C2A, we have to, as soon as I see C2A donate on sponsored streams, it has to be almost immediately blocked. Although he does make some pretty funny Thrustmaster comments. 7 degrees down there. We're still raining, still in the soup.
November 109 Golf Romeo 8,200.
Oh man, trying to get Cap canceled with that one. Real close. How to remove the discontinuity in the A300? I'm pressing clear, but it says not allowed. If it's following a manual, it can't be allowed. A manual means that it's after that it's a radar vector. If you really don't want to radar vector yourself, delete the manual and then the discontinuity, and that should do it. Thrust my master.
Turn right heading 070, join the localizer.
Right turn 070 will join the localizer. FedEx 1857. Alright, right 070, join the loc. Let's go ahead and ILS switch. On. Arm land switch.
WestJet 994, Seattle Center.
I am going to bring my speed back to 190. Why can't you laugh?
WestJet 994, I'm sorry, you're already direct Helen.
It's a little bit of a spicy donation. Politically, a little bit on the edge with that one. Ground spoilers armed, auto brake is set. We're vacating.
1857, maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 10 right approach.
3,000 to established. Cleared ILS 1 right approach. FedEx 1857. We're vacating to the right. FedEx ramp is down here, I believe. Chat, right down here, south ramp. I think. I don't know. Localizer's captured. Gonna get slats out.
Seattle approach.
Good.
Yankee Golf.
Well, and that's someone should not clear that manual. Correct.
Seattle Center.
Localizer, glide slope star. Beautiful.
Is for Seattle.
Awesome vectoring.
Airspace to Kilo Papa.
Can't see the runway yet, but it's out there somewhere. Hey, Cap, just tune in and we're doing another leg. That's going to be it for me today, Ludwig, unfortunately, man. And I'm still struggling with my voice box.
You said Kilo Papa Lima Echo?
FedEx is further south? Oh, yeah, right here. You're right. South ramp down here. Got you. Thank you.
Alright, which airspace do you want to transition through then? And cancel Bravo clearing.
Alright, we're through 2,500. Gear down. Let's go speed 170. Let's go runway turnoffs. Wing lights. Nose lights. Good. Let's go slats and flaps. 20 degrees. And we're going to go final approach speed today, which was 136. We're to tower 2377. Thanks for ETC, man. Have a great afternoon.
November 311 Alpha Golf. Seattle Center's closing radar.
23.7. Good. All right. Let's go slats and flaps through 170 knots. Slats and flaps full. Tower Tower, good afternoon. FedEx 1857, ILS 10, right?
FedEx 1857, Poland Tower, hello. Runway 10 right, clear to land.
10 right, clear to land. FedEx 1857. We are recording, chat. Everything's good to go. Sounds are going up. All right, friends. Enjoy the arrival. Yo, cam's on. My throttles. My airplane. That is Austin, I believe, yes. There's a nice crosswind right now, 7 knots. Again, for the real pilots out there, I know 7 knots of crosswind probably isn't much in real life, but we're on Microsoft Flight Simulator, where 7 knots of crosswind is absolutely debilitating. Just thought I'd throw that out there for all my real-world Facebook pilots out there. Hold it. Okay, nose down gently. Reversers out. A little bit of a weird correction there, but no problem, chat. We got it. And we're down. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Stowing them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. Yeah, that's not bugs, right? Welcome down to Portland, Maine.
Welcome to Poland. Right when it will ground flight 9er.
We can vacate over here to the right. Yeah, I'm Charlie. Why did I say Portland, Maine? We're definitely not in Portland, Maine. Chat, just leave me alone, okay? We're not in Maine, we're in Oregon. Oregon Trail. Fucking lands and says, welcome to Portland, Maine. Ay, chat. Just don't listen to me, okay, for today. just don't listen to me this week. Tower, FedEx 1857, vacated on Charlie.
FedEx 1857, welcome to Portland, contact ground flight 9er.
Ground point 9er, thanks VTC, dude. Alright. Ground. This is Austin. Ground is Austin. 1219. Hey, Chad, I just flew us across the country. No problem. In case you didn't notice. We're at the wrong main. Stop our flight time. 1 hour and 27 minutes. We're 3 minutes late. Not bad. Hour and a half because of that headwind. Ground, hello. FedEx 1857 vacated right on Charlie.
FedEx 1857 Portland ground. Good morning. Welcome to Portland, my friend. You can taxi to the south ramp via Charlie Echo 5.
South ramp, Charlie Echo 5. Hope you're having a great morning, dude.
Thanks for flying in. We'll see ya. Hope you get there.
I wish I could fly out, man. I just feel like a big bag of you-know-what. So we'll come back next time. No, sure. We'll be back.
No worries. Take care, my friend.
All right, cool.
Ground
spoilers,
I have your full
flaps,
when you're ready to copy.
Clean everything up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Portland, Oregon. Not Portland, Maine. Landing lights are off. Nose light over to taxi. Strobe lights. Pardon me. Strobe lights are off. Runway turnoffs are off. Wing lights are off. Engine start switch off. EPU master start switch.
Thought maybe the extra spice might help clear your head, and they say that laughter is the best medicine. Maybe that's why you smoke the sticky. Get high,
Yes.
laugh at dumb stuff, get better. Maybe
sticky.
the chicken song would be better.
Huge Snow Floaties 2C28. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. One word. Detroit.
Departure is offline, and you can squawk 06.
Overall, not a bad landing. I think our rudder correction there was actually pretty good. Maybe a little bit too early. We kind of were catching it, but the winds were wild, man. They were just kicking the ass end out like crazy. We'll see on replay. We'll see what replay says. Stop the recording. We'll get that ready to go. He gave us Charlie Echo Echo 5. So on Charlie, we'll make our left on Echo, and then we're going in at Echo 5.
Waving 4, departure,
cool.
Kimberly. Airway, Juliet 50 to Boise. Direct.
Feel better, Cap. Back to work I go. Jen, take care, my friend. I will hopefully feel better by our Thursday stream. That's the plan, at least.
Perfect. And then you can
What replay mod do I use? Just the default replay system, man, that's built into Microsoft. It's not very good, but it's also not the worst.
Roger that, sir.
It's a big bird, so it's got a big side profile. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I think I still think I started the decrab a little bit too early, and that kind of resulted in that little bit of a float. That was definitely a floaty landing. Good landing, but a floaty landing for sure.
Echo 3 Echo Kilo, cross runway 3 Echo Kilo.
But hey, man, you got to float to be good sometimes, right?
Tango Echo.
Andy, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. It depends, Ludwig.
FedEx 1587, have your ever clearance for my copy. FedEx 1587, ready to copy. FedEx 1587, sorry for the delay there. You are cleared at the Oakland International Airport.
Shit, somebody's doing the return flight and we're not doing the return flight. Cal, 8 months, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. So 60 miles from Portland, 4 months and 1 year. Thank you so much, Cal. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. 4 more months for 1 year. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Will you stream X-Men again? Probably not, man. Never say never, but I don't really know if there's any aircraft that would bring me back to X-Men. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you're asking, still a very viable simulator if that's what you're interested in. If you want to keep X-Plane up to date, it's still viable. I think there's better options out there, but that's my personal opinion. We've gone over this a lot. There's nothing that says, everybody uses the simulator for different reasons, right? So it's really up to you, man. Also, you have to understand, I think the big thing with X-Plane is that a lot of people have spent a ton of money on X-Plane over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And I think that also plays a huge, right? People aren't just willing and ready to throw away thousands of dollars worth of add-ons. So that keeps the simulator viable as well, right? All right, let's pull up the APU. We'll go ahead and kill the nose light. We're in the ramp area. We'll go park here beside our friend. 12 Cut, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Consoles are more durable than what? Than a PC? No, I'm not going to agree with you on that one, unfortunately. But, yeah. You are very limited with a console. There's not much that you can do. There's a ton of stuff that you can do to a PC as far as customizing it and adding fans and cooling and all kinds of things. You can't do much to a PC. Don't have to worry about changing a GPU. Again, very simple. All you have to do is watch a tutorial, and I'm sure you'll understand how to change a GPU. It's not difficult. What would you recommend, the CRJ or the ATR?
Thanks for flying in, Cap. It was great to see you.
Austin,
Thanks
my man.
for everything you do.
Dropping
Get better,
another
my friend.
20 bones. Well, thank you for the ATC, man. We will definitely come back next time we're in the U.S., Austin. So maybe not next week, but the following week, we'll definitely come back, man. We'll do some flights out of Portland. I love doing the little hop Portland to Vancouver and back. That's always a great little one as well. So thank you for the support, man. Guys, let's get some love and chat for our ground controller, Austin, also providing us with ATC and slamming that $40 of donations today. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you, man. Slip this over to APU gen. That's good. Let's get our APU bleed system on. Good. Let's go engine number 2 off. Good. Engine number 1 off. Good. Upstairs, beacon light comes off. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and request deboarding. Welcome down to Portland, my friends. What a beautiful day of flying. Absolutely wonderful. Did I not turn off the lights? I thought I turned off all my lights. I did turn off all my... What am I looking at? Oh, that must be the tug. Yeah, it is the tug of his lights. To a very rainy Portland. It's been a while since we've landed in rainy weather like this, Jet, so that's good. At least we get some rain in today. They're going to yell at me to open up the door. Let's go to ground equipment. We'll open up the main cargo door. There we go. Door will get opened here momentarily. There she goes. Boom. What a great day of flying, chat. I apologize that I figured at least we'll get one flight in instead of no flights. So thank you everybody for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Thank you to everybody for hanging out with me this week. And I know it probably hasn't been the most fun listening to me struggle. So thank you everybody for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And thank you for the understanding. I'm going to take the next couple days to just really make sure that I get better and we can go full force next week, Thursday, and move on. We're going to be in the A320 Neo next week, the iniBuilds A320 Neo. At least Thursday and probably on the weekend. We may jump back into the Phoenix if we just deem that the A320 Neo is really not up to our standards. Or alternatively, what we may do next week is we may fly both. We may end up flying the fly-by-wire A320 Neo and the iniBuilds A320 Neo. We may do a little bit of a comparison next week, and we'll kind of see how things go. But other than that, thank you so much for all the support this week, guys. I truly do appreciate it. All right, let's get to some replays, shall we? Let's go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutau script. Good. Let me come down here. Let me just make sure all of the doors get closed. Good. Let's go to this. We're going to put it in a turnaround state. Sorry, ready for takeoff. We'll confirm that. Good. I'm going to set my flaps all the way down full. Good. Go to the overhead. Fly-by-wire wins. Well, I don't... Again, Melinda, I'm not going to trust what you're saying, and I'll make that decision for myself. I think we've learned that you cannot be trusted to make decisions based off proper morale decisions. You just like to jump down throats. But we'll see. We'll see. I've heard it both ways. I've heard that the fly-by-wire is better. I've heard that the iniBuilds is better. So, again, everybody's going to have their own opinion. Maybe we can help at making them. But I'd like to make my own opinion on that and not have to rely to what people in chat say, because wouldn't be the first time that people in chat were wrong about something. So we will take a look at it. We'll do a deep dive into it, and we'll see what it's like. We shall see. This is beautiful scenery, by the way. Portland flight beam. It's flight beam. I need to say any more. Flight beam is absolutely fantastic scenery. So all the lights are on. We're good with that. We'll get those off. That's good. That's good. As soon as our flaps come back all the way down full, which they are, beautiful. We are disconnected from VATSIM. Yes, what was our landing weight on that one? 116 on the G136. Felt good. Only 4 pitch up, so like it's not like we were bleeding off speed that much. We'll have a look. See, we'll see what she says. Let's bring this forward here, and we'll put it to like right about there. I would say should be enough. And then let's go outside, and we'll have a little bit of a look-see here outside and see how that one looked. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you all so much for the support today, guys. You guys are truly amazing. Not only today, but this week. Again, thank you for your understanding. You guys know I really dislike missing time, especially flight sim time, streaming. I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys. I love flying in this simulator. So I would not choose to miss a week the way that we did today. I really, really toughed it out on Saturday's stream, and I'm pretty much toughing it out today again. Probably should have just taken the week off and kind of just focused on feeling better and getting a little bit better. So I want to thank you guys for all of your understanding. A little bit off of... It was a weird one. It was a weird landing. We did everything properly. This wheel touched first. It was a decent landing. Just a little bit squirrely there on touchdown. A little bit to the right of center line. We ended up pulling it back perfectly fine, but yeah. How's Flight Beam's LFBO? Great, man. All of Flight Beam scenery is fantastic. Yeah. But did you die? Nice. No, we did not die. Thank you again for all the support. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates with your time, your effort, being here in stream, hanging out with me, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support this week. I truly do appreciate it. I will see you guys on Thursday, back feeling, hopefully like myself, ready to kick ass, rock and roll in a brand new airplane for us. We haven't flown the iniBuilds A320neo yet, so should be a lot of fun. I'll leave you guys with more replays. Happy landings, friends. Have a great start to your week. Enjoy your Mondays. And I will look forward to seeing you guys hopefully back at 100% on Thursday. Happy landings, my friends. Oh, that hurt. Dying. See you.